Oh. Sorry about the mess. Don't judge me, okay? I just got done watching the Emoji movie and reviewing it. I need time to heal. Maybe another Land for Time sequel might cheer me out. This is 10. Number 10. 10 movies. 10 motherfucking goddamn Land Before Time movies. And there's still 4 more to go after this, so let's do this. Yeah, just gonna cut the shit, get right into it. From now on, from this point on, okay? I just want to get all of these over with, so let's get through with this already, okay? This is number 10, The Great Longneck Migration. So we open up to literally the same thing that every single one of these sequels has done so far, telling me about the history of life and how fucking great dinosaurs are. Hey, I saw Jurassic Park. I know how fucking awesome dinosaurs are. So we didn't see that. Whoa. Man, I didn't think the drugs were gonna kick in this early. Actually, we're in a dream. And not just any dream, it's Littlefoot's dream. Yeah, because every single one of these movies has to be about him for some reason. Like, he's not that interesting anymore, so stop it.
It was just a sleep story.
Fuck you, it's a dream. I don't even have to look back on the other sequels. They call it a dream in this movie. Twice!
They even dreamed.
I'll see you in my dreams.
So fuck you, it's a dream. So the next day comes and we see something that starts with a T. Something that we see way too much of in these sequels. What the fuck? No, tedious shit!
Can't catch me! I can too!
At least my man Spike here still ain't giving a fuck about nothing. He's so good at it, that's become a part of his natural life. I'm starting to think that Spike here unlocked Ultra Instinct way before Goku did.
It's the Great Circle. You see it every day. It looks like something I saw in my sleep story last night. Sleep story?
I never heard of those, Littlefoot. We usually just call them dreams.
Three horns never have sleep stories. They're for babies. They're all just full of dumb stuff that could never happen.
Oh man. Does anyone else just think that Sarah is pretty much the Vegeta of the Land for Time series? I mean, it makes sense. She's very prideful. She thinks she's better than everyone else. She's kind of a racist. But for some reason, everybody tolerates her. So later that night, Littlefoot wakes up again, only to find out that his grandparents have also been having trouble sleeping.
I think the time has come for us to go on a journey.
A journey?
Get some rest. We might leave tomorrow.
A journey?
This time, with your grandparents' permission.
So let me get this straight. You've been having sleep stories, so you're going on an adventure, but you don't know when, and you don't know where, and you don't know why, but you'll just sort of feel when it's time to leave, and then you and your grandparents will just sort of wander off. Is that it? Yeah, that about sums it up.
It also sums up how people feel about these sequels at this point. Oh no. Grab your chocolate donuts and teeth-rotting caffeine. It's time for a Land for Time song.
Adventuring. I'm going to go adventuring, adventuring, adventuring. And when I go adventuring, there'll be so much.
Here, I'll save you the trouble. The song sucks, it's very forgettable, moving on. So Littlefoot's grandpa shows up, telling Littlefoot that it's time to go, and he leaves, saying goodbye to his friends.
Who'd want to go on an adventure with a bunch of long necks anyway?
You did! We just saw you!
We want to go adventuring too.
Sarah, you are bipolar. You've been so bipolar in all these sequels. Admit it, you're fucking bipolar.
Grandma, are we there yet?
No, Littlefoot, not yet.
But you do know where we're going, right?
Not exactly, Littlefoot.
Then how will you know when we get there?
I'll just know.
Hey, a nice little callback to the first movie. And a really unnecessary callback to the fourth movie that no one remembers. Hey, do you think we might see Allie here? The answer is, no we won't.
Slow down, Littlefoot, and watch where you're stepping.
Littlefoot!
Littlefoot, stop! No!
No, Littlefoot survives, all thanks to celebrity cameo number 1. This is Sue, who, as it turns out, is a much larger Longneck than the other Longnecks. And no, I don't care what kind of Longneck she is, okay? I don't fucking care, so don't tell me. Look, I'm sorry, I know I may seem a little more grumpy and bitter than in my other reviews, but you guys don't understand. I just reviewed the Emoji Movie, okay? I haven't healed yet!
And you don't have to thank me. It was fun. What's the point of having big feet if you don't step on bad guys every now and then?
A little sadistic, don't you think? I mean, even if it was a sharp tooth, still, the fact that she enjoys crushing things beneath her giant feet is just a little... I'm starting to think maybe the Leaf Eaters aren't as good as they say. Maybe this movie will go down darker territory than the others. It won't.
Could I tag along with you? I think we're headed the same way.
We'd be honored.
The bullshit! He's fucking dead. I don't care if this is a kids movie or not. That Longneck stepped on him. Longneck's weigh like 1,000 tons. He's fucking dead. I know that's not the appropriate math, but fuck it. Do I look like I'm in the mood to give a shit right now? No. Fuck this gator. He's dead. He's dead! So Sue decides to travel with them, and as it turns out, she's also been having the same dreams as them.
I just figured you and your folks were out here for the same reason as me. A sleep story.
Oh! So, by that logic, do all Longnecks suddenly have some celestial premonition and mental psychic powers or whatever? Like, are Longnecks Jedi now? Is that what's going on now? Because that's basically what they're saying. They're all connected mentally, and yeah, and now they can read the future. It's just... Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Longnecks are Jedi now. Littlefoot is the new Luke Skywalker. Yeah, move over, Rey. Get ready for Littlefoot. He's the last Jedi, not Rey. Meanwhile, back at home, Sarah has a dream in which Littlefoot returns as a hero who has saved the world.
He's back from his adventure.
Well, this is definitely a dream. I mean, Sarah's father not being a racist prick for 2 seconds? Holy shit. That's like some Doctor Who shit right there. So Sarah decides that it's time to go get Littlefoot, but Spike is having trouble waking up. Why?
I do not think he is awake yet.
Because Spike just don't give a fuck.
You ready?
Me, always ready.
He's become so used to it. It's like someone calls his name. Petrie running away again? Yeah, I thought so. So Sarah and the others reach the swamp where the crocodile, who is dead in my opinion, is sitting there waiting for them to come closer.
Hey, watch it. Well, go on. But I'm not sure which rock to step on next. This one's closer, but it looks sort of slippery.
But if she slip on close one, she may be falling all the way, and that'd be worser. Me think she can get to farther one. She good jumper.
I am not saying she is not.
Oh, that very good point. But which rock next?
You know, I never thought I'd find myself sympathizing with a crocodile, especially in a Land for Time sequel, but here we are.
What was that?
Me no know.
What do you mean you don't know? You fought one of these in the 4th movie. God, the 4th movie was so forgettable, even the characters in the movie forgot about it. So Sarah and the others are able to escape the crocodile, and we cut back to Littlefoot, who sees that a ton of Longnecks have joined them.
Son of man unto the sky, lift your spirit, set it free. Someday you won't all the pride. Son of man in time you'll be.
So we then cut back to the others who have just woken up, only to realize that they were sleeping next to a sharp tooth.
You can come on out now, youngsters. He's gone.
Hey, it's celebrity cameo number 2! This time with an actual reason to be in the movie. So it turns out that the place Littlefoot was going to was a big crater. He begins to explore when he runs into a bit of trouble.
You tripped me.
Did not.
Did two?
Did not.
Did two?
Not.
Two?
Want to do
Shorty?
something about it?
Shorty, what's going on?
Ah, okay. I tripped him.
So what do you say now?
Sorry.
Shorty's a good kid at heart. He just likes to get things started.
I think it's on account of we called him Shorty.
Name's Bron. What's yours?
Littlefoot.
No kidding. That's funny. They called me Littlefoot when I was young.
Really?
No. They're not. No. Not this deep in the series. No way. It couldn't be. No.
Your grandma and I wondered where you had gotten to. Bron?
Papa Longneck.
Littlefoot? This is your father.
It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Well, enough of those two, I guess. Yeah, after such a huge bombshell was dropped on us that Littlefoot has finally found his father, I was really worried about what the others were going through. So the others are trying to find a way across some rapids when they run into...
Maybe I can help.
Are you following us?
You're lucky this is a G-rated direct-to-video film. Otherwise, this would be way creepier than it's being shown here. So it turns out that his name is Pat, and he helps the others cross the rapids and decides to journey with them in order to protect them. Meanwhile, we cut back to Littlefoot, who is now dealing with his father.
Where were you? All this time? Where were you?
Oh, Littlefoot. Your mother and I knew we were going to have a hatchling. You see, we wanted to raise you in a safe place. So before you were even an egg, I went off to find a new home. For all of us. When I got back, the earth shakes had changed everything. It took me so long to find where the nest had been, and nothing was left but a crack in the earth. I finally met someone who told me about your mom and the sharp tooth. But he had no word about you, so I kept searching. I met a group of young Longnecks, wandering in the wilderness with no grown-ups to protect them. At first I hoped one of them was you, but they came to depend on me. So I stayed with them, took care of them. And then some others joined up with us. And in time, we were a herd.
Alright, that's a fine story, Bron, but I only have one question for you. You say that you went off to find a better place to raise your kid, but your wife and grandparents were already looking for the Great Valley. So you split away from them to find the Great Valley? Or, I mean, what's the deal with that? Why wouldn't your wife and grandparents tell you about their plan to find the Great Valley? Unless you said, oh, I know where the Great Valley is. I'll just go and find it myself first to make sure that it's the right place. You're a deadbeat, Bron. Admit it. It's a big ass hole in your story, man. I ain't falling for it.
You've grown up to be a fine young Longneck, just like I'd hoped you'd be. Your mom would be proud.
She'd be proud of you, too.
Yeah, proud to be married to a deadbeat. I'm sorry, but that's just such a big hole in the story. Like, they were all looking for the Great Valley already, so why the hell would Bron go away to find somewhere else? Why couldn't they stick together? Because Bron's a deadbeat. He didn't want to be there for his child. And as it turns out, he found a bunch of other kids to take care of. So, I guess now he's ready to be a parent. But apparently Littlefoot's gonna overlook that little hole so we can have a nice little father-son montage. And as you expected, a shitty song about it.
It's nice to have a dad that you can be with. To share a part of each and every day. Who understands whenever you feel sad. It's really awfully nice to have a dad. I found a dad. My dad.
Ow. Ow. God. Anyone else notice that the singer for Littlefoot sucks? Like, really badly? Like, my God, he can't carry a note. He doesn't even sound good. I mean, Emma Watson could at the very least carry a tune, given some auto-tuning, of course. But this kid, oh God, it's just like, oh, no. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Hey, Shorty!
Ah! Hey, you know, anytime you want to be with my dad and me.
Listen, pal. I can be with Bron anytime I want to. You got that?
And he likes me better.
Oh, yeah? Well, he's my dad. Ow! That hurt.
Want to do something about it? Coward. Baby.
Huh?
Okay, goddammit, this movie's borderline okay sometimes. There, I said it. So we cut back to the others who are crossing some lava, and Pat is explaining what's going on with the Longnecks.
It seems that a long, long time ago, the Night Circle got jealous of the Great Circle. Anyway, so the Night Circle grabbed the Great Circle and threw it from the sky so it'd smash into the world below. But there just so happened to be a herd of Longnecks standing down there, and they stretched their necks up and caught the Great Circle on their heads and then shoved it right back up into the sky. So that's why, to this very day, we have such long necks. So we can put the Great Circle back up in the sky. You better keep moving, kids. Not safe to stand in one place too long.
Hey, Pat, how about you practice what you preach, huh? Don't just stand around explaining the lore because, oh no, look what just happened.
Hey, how come we haven't seen any sharp teeth?
Sharp teeth are cowards.
Yeah, says the leader of a herd. Do you understand what a herd is, Bron? A herd is when a bunch of animals can't defend themselves and thus need to herd together in the hopes that someone else will get picked off instead of them. So, yeah. Keep running your mouth, Bron, you deadbeat.
Littlefoot.
Sorry I woke you up. I just felt like sleeping here tonight.
Oh, we missed you too, Littlefoot. You know, Littlefoot, it's only natural that you want to be with your father right now. Your grandma and I love you no matter where you are. We just want you to be happy.
All right, I'll say it. it's actually an okay sequel so far. And for once, it actually makes sense to make the sequel about Littlefoot. So, yeah, I'll give it that much. The sequel's actually okay. Why is it that the 9th one sucked, and then we get another okay one, and from this point on, they're just gonna get even shittier? Like, what the fuck? Did the writers decide, okay, let's try and make one more okay one to go out on before we make the rest of these absolutely awful? So Littlefoot wakes up to see that Shorty is running away, so he runs after him in order to talk to him.
Shorty! Hey, Shorty!
Oh, it's you.
It's still kind of dark, and you're out here all alone. My dad probably wouldn't like it.
Oh, right. Like he'd care. Now that he's found you, he'll ignore me, like everybody else.
Shorty, you'll always be special to Bron. You've known him all your life, almost. I just met him. I was kind of hoping. I thought maybe we could be like brothers.
Now, some of you might argue that the relationship between Littlefoot and Shorty could have been developed a lot more, and yeah, it could have been developed a lot more than what we got, but hey, I'll take anything over that feminazi crap in the Emoji Movie. So the others finally arrive, but as it turns out, they brought a friend.
Run for it, kids. I'll keep him busy.
Jesus, animators. Have you people ever seen what a burn looks like?
We can't leave him! He's a friend of ours!
Take that!
Yeah! Take that, Sharptooth! I hope these pebbles mildly annoy you! But, just as all hope seems lost, Bron appears to save the day, and we get a surprisingly fun climax. Especially when 2 more Sharptooths show up, and Littlefoot's grandparents come into it. It's all around a big old brawl. It's kind of fun for a Land for Time sequel. But nothing will top this. That was fucking awesome, okay? Say what you want about Dragon Ball Super, that was fucking tight. That was rad, yo. Gnarly. So after the Sharpteeth are defeated, all the Longnecks gather to the top of the wall because apparently the moon is gonna fall and they have to catch it and put it back into the sky. Or at least that's what they believe.
Was incredible.
Did Sue just lose her virginity to the Force? I think she did. Also, they didn't do anything. Yeah, none of you guys did anything. All right, you just closed your eyes at a solar eclipse. That's it, really. That's all you did, really.
I don't believe it. Longneck saved the world. This is gonna kill my dad.
Are you sure about that, Sarah? Because we haven't even seen your parents since you left. None of them, actually. Like, it's become so second nature at this point for them to up and just leave in the middle of the night for no reason that they're just used to it. They're like, oh, they ran away again. Oh, well. We're 10 movies in, okay? At this point, I literally have no more fucks to give. Oh, that's good, not caring.
Does this mean you won't be walking back with us?
Yeah. Sorry, Grandma. Actually, I'm not sorry at all.
It was wonderful to meet you, dear. Have a lovely journey home.
You too. Bye.
Goodbye, Sue. You were completely worthless and added absolutely nothing to the story whatsoever. So, now with all the Longnecks leaving, Littlefoot is torn between going with his father or returning to the Great Valley with his friends and grandparents. Hey, I know how we can fix this with a song that probably sucks.
We'll always be your friends, although we're far apart. I'll see you in my dreams.
You see, I told you it was called a dream. So Littlefoot makes the tough decision to return to the Great Valley with his grandparents, but Bron promises to come visit someday and bring his entire herd along. Hey, wait a minute, why doesn't he just do that now? Like, it's not like there's a law saying there can't be other Longnecks in the Great Valley. That'd be really stupid. Like, Bron, are you just being a deadbeat again? Like, the first opportunity you got to get rid of your son, you're like, bye, son. I'll see you never. Oh, man, this movie. This movie was... Actually, it was okay. To be perfectly honest, this is what The Land Before Time 2 should have been. I mean, let's think about this for a second. What if Don Bluth actually wanted to carry on the story of the original and was given this story to work with? With his famous animation and the tone of the original still intact, this could have been the sequel we all wanted. But for what it is, I still stand by what I said. This should have been Land Before Time 2. It actually takes a chance with introducing Littlefoot's father and possible stepbrother, and even the climax was kind of fun. I mean, think about it. What did we get in the original? We saw Littlefoot's mom fight a Sharptooth during an earthquake. It was pretty cool. What do we get in this movie? We get to see Littlefoot's dad, grandparents, and to a lesser extent Pat, fight 3 Sharpteeth, all while during a solar eclipse. I'm not saying it's better than the first movie, all I'm saying is that it does what a sequel is supposed to do. Up the ante. For what it is, it's overall okay. Just another okay sequel that, if you're interested in, then I say it's fine to watch. I'm honestly kind of happy that I got one more okay sequel, especially when there's only a few left and they're supposed to get worse from here on out. So, I'll be sure to take some pleasure from that little fact. So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys with one more shot of Goku beating Kefla in the tournament because that was just so fucking cool! That was so fucking gnarly! Ow. Sorry, I went a little 90s there, didn't I? Sorry. My name's RaisorBlade, and as always, rock on.